All right, wrestling fans, here we are. We're at Springford. Welcome to the 2019-20 wrestling season here in District 1 and PAWrestling.com. I'm joined here with Nick Pompei, going to do the broadcast with me in Joe Youngblood's absence. We'll talk a little bit more about how he got here to do some broadcasting, but let's get right into this. We have two of the top teams in District 1 going at it tonight here in an early season dual meet. Council Rock South, obviously the reigning team champions in District 1, and Springford, right there with them in the last couple of years here. So this is going to be a great dual meet to start the season. We're going to talk a little bit about the keys of the match, and the keys of the match are sponsored by Schuylkill Valley Sports, and they are the official wrestling retail partner of PAWrestling.com. Nick, when we look at these keys to the match, we're going to start with the Golden Hawks, and they really need to win the key to head-to-head matchups tonight, and we really don't know what they are going to be, because one of those intangibles, if you look down the bottom of the screen, is whether there's going to be some moves made by these coaches. We haven't even seen the coin toss. We've seen some weigh-ins, but we really don't know what's going to go down. So, they need to win the head-to-head matchups. I know that's what Brad Stoneperry likes to do, win the big key matchups. And then, they have to hang with the Rams up top. Joey Milano's on a mission to win a state championship. Louis Carbajal's been wrestling tough the last couple of years. And Brogan's a very decent heavyweight here in the pack. So that's what they're going to need to do. And, you look at the Springford team, they're going to have to hang with the Rams down low, all the way up to 132. The Golden Hawks have added some youth in those lower weights. And those are the next men up for Council Rock South.
They always fill in well.
And like I was just talking, they're going to need to win those matches. They're expected to win, and they're up top. So it's going to be I'm calling it 33-31 Council Rock South.
I like it.
But really the big key to the match is the team that scores the most bonus points tonight is going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be it should be great. Every year Springford and Council Rock is always a great District 1 matchup, and tonight I'm looking to see how Council Rock fills in a lot of their seniors who left last year, and Council Rock South always seems to have the next man up, and the young kids always seem to step in and never miss a beat. So I think that's going to be, like you said, Coach, the key. Down low is how Springford handles those younger kids down low for Council Rock, and then, like you said, up top is where I think Springford really needs to do their damage to help pull themselves closer in this match. It could go either way, and like you said, I think that the movements and the coaches are going to move back and forth. I still think Council Rock South here. I'm not going to go with the point total here, but I like Council Rock South.
All right, so, one of the things you just talked about is the youth. This Springford team is actually a young team. They lost some key guys last year. Cole Meredith is wrestling right now at Penn State University.
Great. He had a great weekend, too.
Yeah, he did. And he knocked off the number 9 or 10 ranked guy in the country, so I'm sure he might get himself into the rankings. And he's probably going to be the man at the weight class for the time being. But, this Council Rock team lost 6 state qualifier, place winner type guys. So it is going to be interesting to see how they reload. I mean, they're not rebuilding. They're not doing any of that. This is just a reload. Let's see what they have. This match really doesn't mean a whole lot other than, it kind of sets the tone for the order of the power this year in District 1 at the start of the season. As we know, you go through at the end, this might be the same 4 teams that we're talking about tonight and tomorrow and over the weekend, but it might be a different order. So
exactly.
I'm really excited. I mean, we make the long travel here to Springford all the time. Coach Sizlove asked me, he goes, "Do you really like to come and watch Springford wrestling?" And I said, "No." I said, "I actually do. It's on home away from home up here." We wrestled up here back in the day with the Hatter. So
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we wrestled those matches. And those are the days where you kind of agree to do a home and away. At least a 2-year deal, and that's what this is right here. I think this is the second year, Mike, of the home and away type deal. So we'll see if this goes on and becomes kind of like that SOL pack type thing. I really like it.
I love the fact that it's early in the season like this. Truly the first week of dual meets here for pretty much every team, and what a better way to start off with what could possibly be the number 1 and number 2 teams in District 1. So it's pretty great.
All right, we're gonna take a little break here for the national anthem.
with the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose the stripes and bright stars through the perilous skies o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red bells bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and
All right, we're back here after the national anthem. We are going to start, 170 pounds tonight, which is really a nice spot for Springport to start the match, actually.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Matt Collegetti is going to come out here for Council Rock South. I don't see them bumping him up to Joey Milano. So you're going to see a couple good wrestlers right here, right out of the gate in Matt Collegetti and Joey Milano. So it's really going to be about who gets the coin toss here, and I didn't even pay attention. Mark Marino's our official tonight. He's already concerned. He's already concerned that
we're going to start at
broadcasting.
138, Glenn. We're actually going to start at 138.
Man, I got some bad information from the Springport managers earlier.
Got to talk to your source.
So this totally changes my whole broadcast. Nick's going to take over now. I'm going to go back to the color position.
I don't have any sources. I got a producer here to my left who's telling me we're starting at 138, so I'm going to listen to that instead.
Mike always knows best.
Yeah, 138's up on the board, so that's the truth here.
I did hear Nelson out there. No, Dawson. It's Woolishin and Dawson here right out of the gate. Both guys kind of looking to get out after it early with the tie-ups.
Oh, Springford, Coach, you called it earlier. Springford they want to mix it up here. I like that.
Yeah, so Tom Woolishin here, Eric Woolishin's younger brother.
Yep.
Getting his mat time early here. And Jaden Dawson from Springford.
Nice
Dawson
takedown.
Again.
Beautiful takedown.
Blows right through him there.
Dawson up here 2-0 after a beautiful mat side takedown.
Dawson comes in 0-2 on the season here after the Cumberland Valley Classic.
Good escape there from Reloshin. Back to our feet here.
And Dawson is a senior.
Both teams at Cumberland Valley last weekend.
Yes, they were.
4th for Council Rock South and 6th for Springford. And tough tournament.
Some good action here.
Good scramble here.
Watch that knee there. I don't know if we're going to get a stalemate here. They let that play out. Marino's letting it go
coming
so
around
far.
Through, but
that might be two coming there, looking for that cradle, and that's when kind of broke that leg free for the two. So 3-2 now for Woolishin.
And Dawson with Woolishin trying to come through. Can't make it.
Still got it locked.
Still got it.
Now he's got it right. Just pull that thing straight back.
Got Dawson.
Oh, Woolishin's got it tight.
Oh, that's.
Yep, Marino's. I don't know what Marino's
waiting for
there
paint
it is.
to dry.
Yeah, he's waiting. Well, so Woolishin jumps out here.
I'm kidding.
First period from
Big start there after getting taken down there early on.
And it didn't matter what weight class you start at. There's that first set of bonus points I was talking about, Nick.
Yep, that was definitely.
And that's huge for Council Rock South. I mean, that's kind of a little bit of a cushion for them.
Now wrestling for
and Woolishin coming in, he's only 1-2 on the season as well. I mean, those two young guys, not young guys, but inexperienced guys going at it.
Springport, Alex John.
So Alex John coming out for Springford. This is his regular spot, I believe. And Brian Adams for Council Rock South. We don't know a whole lot about Adams here. So this is one that I would favor Alex Johns, and Springport needs to get on the board, and they got to get on the board quick with some bonus points.
Quick
Real
stalling
quick
there.
stall. Now that's one of those new rules.
That's a new
We're going to
rule.
see. We're going to let these officials have a little leeway on calling stalling.
Yep.
Mark Marino's taking it right out of the gate and letting everyone know here in District 1 that we are going to enforce and emphasize these new rules to get it more like college wrestling.
I like it. I'm a big fan myself. And, as long as they, we hear this from us coaches all the time, as long as you call it consistently and you call it, the same on both sides, I think, everyone will get used to that pretty quickly.
Johns is a senior. Career record of 30 and 26. He's 2-2 on the year at Cumberland Valley.
In on the shot here. Trying to switch off to the single.
John's doing a nice job on that quarter Nelson, if you will, fighting it off.
Back to our feet.
You don't see a lot of fans in front of us, Nick, but behind us, I want the audience to know out there that this place is packed behind us with the Council Rock to our right and behind us and Springford fans to the left. So it's going to get loud behind us here. Nice switch coming around attempt here by
back around.
Adams. Oh, both great switch drill there. Who's going to get the best of this? Now he's trying to step back over. He's going for that old Austin Carter move. It's not there, but he might come back out here. Johns is really jamming that half. I'm glad Marino let this play out.
Yeah, no possession here.
I think John's in control now.
13
with
seconds
the leg
left.
in. I really think it's
You're
control.
Right. He's on top of that power half here.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's a tough call.
Adams trying to shoot his head out. Oh.
Now they go two to south. Two to south. Wrap the legs. Wow. So, interesting call there. Marino let it play out. And that's what you're going to see this year. I mean, again, playing it out on the edge. I kind of thought the leg was in. He was working back points, but as it played out, he ended up lasting and going out of bounds, and 2 for Adams and not 2 for Johns.
That was certainly close.
Yeah.
Good action, though.
Yep, 2-0 now, period. Rock. Johns has got to be a little frustrated here, so let's see what he can do on top. Springford's pretty tough on top. So they like to ride, they like to tilt, they like to cradle, they love the legs. So let's see what Johns can do up top. He can get something going here with Adams.
Close to locking hands there.
Yeah, he was close.
Marino right down the check for it.
Little standing tilt coming. No, nothing there. Great work by Adams again on the line.
Yep. Not quitting at the edge of the mat there. That's the key right now in this match, is it's 4-0 now for Adams.
Yeah, I mean, and you can tell right now, I mean, Adams kind of, he seems to be in better shape than Johns. I mean, he's kind of ready to go. He's kind of getting after it. Kind of sneaky approach to the match so far, but he's winning 4-0 right now.
Yeah, he seems like he's got himself in bad position, then he comes out on top, and it's showing it's 4-0 right now, and both times we thought he was
John's trying to get on that switch again, and can't leave that arm behind, Nick.
Not on the switch. With the Council Rock South kid.
Yeah.
Not going to work out too well for anybody.
Ooh, nice crossface coming right in there by Adams. See if he can set this.
Looking
for
that
the cradle again. Yep.
Might be a little high here.
Yeah, how about Council Rock South coming out with the cradle early? There's a lock of hands. So there it is. And that's just kind of some inexperience in there.
Yep.
I mean, but you know what? You take your one warning there. You take your point. But, with the new rules, you got to be careful with your technical violations. They can add up in a hurry now. We're going to see a lot more of that. We were talking about it last night, and here we go with the first point. So we're going to keep an eye on this throughout the season, certainly this match as we head into the third.
Adams trying to keep him down here, 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key here.
Johns really needs to try and get himself a quick point here. He's up, he's out, there it is. So he got himself one back there. after giving up those those 4 points. So he got himself one back, so that's good. So now he's only down 2 here. He's going to take bottom.
Yep, we got a match.
That locking hands it's going to come into play here, possibly. Johns with the switch again.
Oh, looks like he's going to get this one.
Trying to sit hard. Nope. Good movement there by Adams.
He's got to add that second move. He could have kind of maybe stood up there, kind of hit that low cutoff, and it was there, but he just kind of really wanted that switch bad. And obviously Adams is onto it and he hasn't been able to switch except for that 1 point.
Yep.
Adams got to be careful with the fingers there too. He got to have more than 2 or 3. I think you have to have 4 the last time I checked.
Adams has him flat though, hips to the mat here. It's right where he wants to be. Johns, that's not where he needs to be at all.
And I mentioned, I thought Adams looked like a little bit, kind of, he had more pep in his step, if you would.
A little winded maybe.
Yeah, I think Adams may have a little more gas, and we got a minute to go here. And this is a bit up, and there it is, a stalling call on the Council Rock South wrestler on top, just kind of riding, hanging on the wrist. So good call there. But this is a swing match. I mean, this is one of those swing matches that Springford, and Council Rock South need to win.
Again, he's trying it.
Oh, he gets it.
Like you said, Glenn.
Oh, here we go. Locking hands. This could be the difference in the match. 45 coming around. He's got a free move, Coach.
Johns is trying to come around here. This could be 2 and 1. All right.
He's going to give him the 1. There's the technical violation. No, he's not going to give him the escape.
No escape.
So and I'll tell you what, Marino did the right thing. He gave him about 15, 20 seconds with the free move, which is about maybe even a little bit longer than normal. But oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
So here we go. This is 2 coming. 1. That's the third. So the next one. Yeah, it's a third. So this is 2 points, I believe.
2,
it is. Yeah, Marino came over to count, and it's 2. So here we go. We're talking about this thing all season, all preseason. Now we're in a match where we
on the second one of the year. Now Sill's gonna stand up Adams here. He doesn't want any more technical violations. Sill's gonna put this kid on his feet here. 30 seconds left. Adams is going to need to shoot here to tie it up and then ride him out with no more locking hands, hopefully. Johns working to the edge of the mat. 12 seconds left. Boy, this thing turned really quickly here.
There it is. Johns just comes in. Now, you know what that is? That's experience on inexperienced wrestler right there. Johns has been wrestling for the Springford team, filling in the last several years. Now he's a senior. It's his spot. Slow start for him. But the penalty points really turned the tide in that match.
It really did. That changed momentum completely in that match.
Yeah, because if Springford doesn't get any points there, I think momentum's kind of really on the Hawks' side.
Yeah, that was a big turnaround match right there for Springford. In an unusual way, mind you. 3 locking hands. I don't know how often.
So Jack McGill out here for the Rams, and this is one that Springford expects to win and expect to win big. Got to be careful there. McGill turns him safely to the mat, looking for that half.
2.
McGill 80 and 29 career. One of the better Springford wrestlers on this squad.
Right to the power half.
And just a junior.
Oh.
80 wins as a junior. How many wins do you have?
Not that many after 4 years.
Got a little blood time here. And Joey Lewis out for Council Rock South again. Another, younger wrestler, inexperienced wrestler with the tall task here against Jack McGill. So here we are. We're into 152 now, and this is where the match can be also won. I mean, this could have been another key to the match. You can only have so many. While we have this little stoppage, I want to talk a little bit about a special thing, also sponsored by Schuylkill Valley Sports and ASICS. We have the player, I shouldn't say the player, this isn't a game. We have the wrestler of the match, which we're going to be awarding every match that we cover this year, Nick. And they're going to get a really nice shirt. It's not a T-shirt. It's a nice workout gear shirt.
Nice.
Front and back with our new design, our new logo up in the right corner of the screen. And that is me flexing if you're questioning. McGill's got a tight cradle here. I'll let you talk it in from here.
Boy, that is tight. McGill knows his job here in this match.
Yeah, I think
and
he's
that's
just going to
6
settle
points.
in. He's got plenty of time.
Lewis just
there it is.
Trying anything he can. That's a spring forward needed there. Bonus points.
6.
Yeah, McGill was businesslike out there. Yeah. I like that in the junior.
Oh, yeah. He came out. There was no messing around there.
Now wrestling at 160 for Council Rock, Joel Martinovsky.
So here we go with Joel Martinovsky. We're talking a little bit talking about him off camera a little bit, see what he can bring to the table. This is one of the guys Springford has to worry about. I know that Brad Sillenperry and the staff really like this kid. He's already done well at the CV this year.
Yeah, 3rd place.
Yep.
Last weekend. That's
really nice
that's
really
job.
better than good, isn't it? That's excellent. Yep. Trying to blow through a double here to finish. He gets it.
Good
Second takedown already. And looking for backs. I like that. Ooh, that's tight in there. See if he stays on this ride. Got to get out to the side a little bit more perpendicular. There's getting some. I ain't got a 1 count from Marino.
Try to elevate that leg. There it is. There it is. See that leg coming up?
Yep.
Trying to keep that leg elevated.
Oh, that's tight now. See if he adjusts to the double boot. No, he comes out to the side.
Reverse half here.
Oh, that's tight too. So Martinovsky, he comes right out, knows his job as well. Get the 6 pack.
Yep. Oh, there
it is. I'll tell you what, we are in for a humdinger with bonus points. Mike, are you keeping tabs of bonus point? Because I stopped keeping score already.
Well, we kind of alluded to it, in the beginning, Glenn, with usually you don't see the 2 really good teams like this.
Here comes Matt Collegesi for South. Sorry.
Yep. No, it's okay. Yeah, you don't really see the 2 of the better teams giving up a lot of bonus points.
No, you don't.
But it's pretty clear the coaches are trying to, send out guys they can try to minimize the damage with.
Yep. And Jason Lepore here, coming out. This is a decent match. Lepore's going to have to hang in there with Collegesi and not give up the tech ball or a pin. He's going to try and keep it to a major or lower.
Yep.
And we know about this sophomore Matt Collegesi from Council Rock South last year, getting to states as a freshman.
2nd place last weekend.
Yep.
At the CV tournament. So one of Council Rock's studs, and they, a lot of times they don't have a lot of big kids who are some of their leaders on the mat, but Cole Jesse up at 170, certainly that guy this year for the Hawks.
Yep, and Lepore, senior, again, kind of a fill-in guy, similar to John's over the years, but now this is his turn as a senior filling in at this spot, and it's his spot. So he's going to have to kind of get some experience quick here get ready for the postseason for Springford when we get to the team duels here in District 1.
Good ride on top here.
And Matt Collegesi, we wouldn't be surprised if he drops to 160 for the post.
So you got this, buddy.
And the thing about Council Rock South, they're so good individually. Their individual talent, all those state qualifiers, all those medals, all those state champions over the years. The bottom line is they are a team first. They are a team first until you get to the individual PIAA state championships, and even then they're fighting for team points for their team.
Oh, 100%. It's and that's when you focus on the team, it makes everyone else better on the team. You know what I mean? Like individual kids want to step up and help out the team in any way they can.
Good shot there by Collegesi. Real nice finish. Surprised it's only 4-1 here, Nick.
Nah, he's settling in.
Yeah, he's
Settling in here. Looking for the best opportunity here.
I just love the length of College Edge. I mean, he uses that leverage really, really well. Can wrap those arms, looking for bars, looking for tilts. Cradles are, next thing you know, you come up and you put your head down and boom, you're in a cross-face cradle.
Yeah, he's staying busy on top.
You might be right. He may just be getting warm here.
Yep. Now Lepore's wrestling tough here too.
Yeah, he is. And, like I said, he's out there to do a job, and that is to minimize the damage here against College Ezzy. So far, so good at 4-1. Little silence in the gym. We haven't heard that in a while.
There you go, Jay. Return him.
Trying to get a mat return here. Drops down to a single.
Nice hand fighting there by College Ezzy, but he couldn't clear that leg. See if he can work something from the mat now for a reversal. He tries to scoot out, get away.
Lepore with a nice job there. Getting the leg up off the mat. Back to the mat.
Yeah, looking for that.
Look, coming in for a switch here, though.
Lepore's still in control, but it doesn't look like it.
I was just going to say, and the best thing about that is, honestly, he's killing time.
Yeah, it slows the match down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Matt's going to work on top here and try and score some backs before he goes to the catch and release for takedowns, because this is his strength on top.
Working out to the side here.
Working that bar. He's trying to set that. Lepore doing a nice job hipping down and fighting off the far side.
Yes, he is. Still burning that clock, too.
Trying to pull that tilt back in. That's a very popular move now these days with that reinforced bar tilt, bringing it right back to you. He's not able to get it. That parallel, leg and the parallel arm bar rides, really popular now in wrestling. Even the youth at the youth level, you're starting to see it.
Come on, Jay.
Oh, he's got to watch his head here coming up for the cradle. Doesn't have the 2 yet. Does not have 2.
He's got to watch for that new stalling.
I would say that's 2.
But there it is. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. So he's opening up a little bit here. Got it up to 8-2. But, Lepore is doing his job.
He is. Scores 8-3 now after they stand him up.
He's going to go for another takedown here with 30 to go. I think it's a smart move. He hasn't been able to score back points.
AJ, harder.
And there's another 2, so 10-3.
10 seconds left here.
Short time there, bud.
Period's going to end.
I assume College says he's going to go down. Choice goes to Springford. Sorry. I think Matt already said he wanted to put him right up, so I don't know if there it is.
I don't know. He's done this twice now. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but I'm a huge fan
of letting him get down.
Of putting the guy down and then standing him up. I don't know why coaches and teams don't do that. I know it seems like a small thing, but especially in the third period when you're kind of trying to wear on a guy.
Nice little head game.
I love it. I love it. Call me crazy. Lepore wrestling tough here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Lepore, it's not a major at the moment. So Lepore doing his job, as I called earlier, the start of this match.
Good movement here.
He's doing his job.
Miss Marino trying to move him back to the middle here.
Nice single shot. That's about the fourth one there.
Yep.
Now he's got to get busy. Now he's got to go catch and release, I think. He's got the major in hand right now. I don't know if he's going to try and ride. He's going to go. We're going to go on our feet here, I think, the rest of the match. So I'm not sure if that was Coach Silmperi.
He did. Coach Sill, I saw him up. I told him to stand him up.
Let's go. There it is. And that was quick. That was like under 8 seconds with that one. So still a minute to go. Now he's going to work top.
Now he's got his tilt here. It's close. He lost the arm now. Closed out of bounds here. See, now he's killing time again. It's It's working well.
Yeah, so a 9-point lead, he can still put him up, and Coach Perry does exactly that. So now he's got the major in hand. Now we got some blood time.
More
it looks
blood
like.
here.
So I want to talk a little bit more about our partnership with Schuylkill Valley Sports. We talked a little bit about it on our preview shows so far last night and tonight, but we want to send a special thanks out to them for and to Mike as well for putting this partnership together. I think it's really good for District 1 wrestling and wrestling around the state when there's partnerships like this with retailers of wrestling gear and uniforms where they can outfit teams, not just doing singlets and shoes. We're talking about complete uniforms. Just look how good I'm looking tonight in my top. And a real nice golf shirt underneath. So they have some really good coaching gear as well. So we really thank you, Schuylkill Valley Sports and ASICS Wrestling, Nick Pompei.
The OG.
Oh, yeah.
Use your strength. Use your strength.
40 seconds left here.
Good.
And Lepore needs a takedown.
Yep.
He needs one of his own.
Yep.
Come on, Jay. You got to score, bud.
Yep. And Sizlov's like, get after it. He wants one.
Yep.
He's like, you got nothing to lose. Let it fly.
That's right.
College Edge is just so long and defensively so sound.
Great shot.
Stall call on Lepore
takedown.
as he's getting taken down.
Yep.
That hurts.
Yep.
And I think that's what Coach Sizlov is saying. Like, it doesn't
you're
matter.
Going to get taken down. Just try something.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So major in hand, I think, that's, I think it's
seconds here.
Kind of one of those things where I feel like, Lepore did his job, College Edge did his job, and, hope those, that 1 point doesn't matter down the road. But it's a bonus point for South. So I got to start doing my tally. But I think we have bonus points in every match so far, right? Except for that one match.
Yeah, absolutely. So 16-7 final score there.
16-7.
Yeah, to me that's a win for Springford, Coach. I don't know about you, but saving those extra 2 points, I at least in my head I was thinking it was going to be a 6.
It's going to get ugly right now for Council Rock South. Joey Milano comes out here. I expect a fall here from Milano. I expect some more bonus points from Springford, and Springford's going to come around down bottom with a lead. Aaron Sherman out for Council Rock South. And Milano, like I said, is on a mission this year to win a state title. Nothing else will do.
He looks the part right now, Coach.
Yeah, junior 68-6. So he does not lose much. And when he wins, he punishes you. Silence in the
Great
gym.
Takedown. Coming up off that Navy there. Right to the crossface. Trying to lock that cradle up. Little ball and chain here at the edge of the mat. Oh, with the crossface.
Oh, yeah, and he
we like
works that leg over with the leg. Look, he's got that reap, Coach. I like that on the knee. He's got that heel around his knee extending to turn him. Because in college, you can actually take that ankle and stuff it.
Yeah, that's a Penn State move, I feel like. It really got to be.
Yeah, and this is a version of it using your leg. So Joey Milano showing some technique here as well as some brute force. Milano seems pretty relaxed and kind of focused out there with a plan. I like to see that with Joey.
Roll through tilt here. Back point's coming. Looks like we're going to get a 5 count. He's going to let go of that. Take his 3 backs here. Sherman out for 1.
Sherman's a senior with a 4-2 record career. So been around a little bit, but not with
takedown here at the edge of the mat, coming right at your camera.
Yeah, this is a tall task.
Right at your screen.
Wrestling Joey Milano. I don't care who you are. Milano's one of those guys that likes to get a tech fall in the first period. I mean, he's been known to do it. And I think that he needs 6 points here, so I think that if he's going to work for the fall, he may work for the fall with a takedown, but I think his strength again is on top, working that top position. I wouldn't be surprised if he just takes top, which I know you love, Coach.
I love a kid confident out there.
You look over and Coach is going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
both guys know.
Yep.
That's what you should do.
Got two backs there at the end, so it makes the score 12-1. Am I right? We're going to go neutral.
Joey wants to go neutral
Yeah, Joey
here.
wants to mix it up a little bit on his feet, and I respect that as well.
He wants maybe right to his back here.
One year when Coach Pompei and I were coaching together, we said, don't even look over. We were just going neutral. And everybody looked at and sometimes the kid would look over and they would forget that they were looking over and they'd just go like this. So I love when the coach and the wrestler have a little eye-to-eye, no really speaking conversation, and just know where both want you to be. And it's good stuff.
Yep. And that's good mat awareness too,
So Milano's got to be careful. I don't know if he wants the tech fall just yet, so we'll see what he does.
I don't know if Coach Sizlove over here is really telling him to work for the fall right now or just go for the tech fall.
Yeah, I think he knows how important every point is, but it's one of those things where if you're going out there to defend against the fall, it's awfully hard to pin you.
Mm-hmm.
And we all think it's very easy, even with a stud like Milano, to just go out and pin someone. It doesn't work that way. When kids are wrestling defensively, it's very hard to get the fall. But this is tight.
He set him up on that.
Yeah, he set him up with that bar, came hard with the half, and this could be big trouble here.
There it is. Wow, that was a nice move. Kind of went opposite bar, let the kid come up, and then just there it was.
That was surgery.
That was
so nice. He comes out of that, it's a tech ball. So and here comes Springford 15-16 right now. So this is a big matchup right here right now with Carbajal and Gianni Gilch. Louis been wrestling well the last couple of years. Like I said, Gianni Gilch has taken it to another level. He's going to be going to VMI. This is a great match. This is a great upper weight match, and we don't see many early in the season. This is a good one.
Especially at 195.
Yep. And one of these weight classes has to go, 195 or 220.
Yep.
So I think the 195 guys look pretty good. But I'm a fan of the 215, Coach. Bring it back.
Yeah. Is that in the works for?
We don't really know.
Yeah, it's
Federation's trying to make a move. We want to make a move. I don't know. We had a little discussion about it tonight in our preview show, and I'm sure that we'll have some talk about it going out. It all depends on forfeits and what it looks like with numbers on teams and across the country. I mean, the Federation seems to have a pretty good handle on statistics with all that, but we're sitting next to the master of statistics here, not only in Pennsylvania but just around the country with statistics. If you need them, get a hold of Mike Leister. He'll take care of you.
Glad you weren't talking about me. I'm terrible at math, but thanks.
I'm a right brain guy myself. Gianni getting heavy on the head here. Louis kind of banging as well.
That's good motion here from these guys.
Yeah, Carbajal comes in here with a career record of 37-44. As you know, Gianni Gilch has been to states. He's got a decent record, career record of. I'm not as good as Joe getting the stats, I mean, I have them. It's just I got to find them.
Good motion here at the edge of the mat.
And since Council Rock South has 3 pages of wrestlers, it's tough to find. Gilch comes in at 70-54.
Okay.
So a lot of matches wrestled by Gianni Gilch. A lot of experience, a lot of key matchups, wrestling at state duels, wrestling on Hershey, the floor at Hershey as an individual, and at the state duels. I mean, just the amount of experience that he brings to the mat from this Council Rock South program has just made him the wrestler that he is. And his work ethic, I mean, he works hard. Really, it's amazing the transformation of this kid in the last 3 years. So 0-0 Carbajal
Yep.
is really tough to score on his feet. We've seen a lot of matches. He goes overtime a lot, and he's a brawler.
Yep. Let's see if that Council Rock South top position
Nice return there.
will pay off for Gilch. As you know, Council Rock South always really tough on top, and this is a crucial point here for Carbajal if he can get out and get himself a point.
Yeah, and Carbajal, again, we talk about Council Rock South. I mean, this Springford team's, they've been on the Hershey floor as a team the last couple of years as well. They're no strangers to the big matches. Just alone in the pack with the big. Oh, Carbajal steps over on the edge. That got a little dicey over there. We're going to have to talk to Schuylkill Valley Sports about getting us some candy during the match, Mike. Nah, no problem.
Gale tries on the side here, but
Coach Kaiser's loaded us up with candy here. Keep us going tonight. Carbajal trying. Yeah, he's got that nice shin wizard going.
He's got to start working up, though. There it is. Gilch likes to ride out the side here, Coach, a lot. He wants to try for that cradle.
Yep.
Carvajal's having none of that, though.
Yeah.
Doing a nice job defending that.
Louis works hard the whole time.
He should start to recognize that pretty soon. And
yeah.
And there it is. See,
oh, nice whizzer there.
Nice whizzer.
He's out. He's out now. That's one. There it is. So Carbajal takes the lead here, 1-0 over Gilch.
That was a great whizzer throw there with a little hip check to get himself clear for that one. That was really nice work. I like this match here right now. This is going to come down to it.
This is one of those head-to-head matches that Council Rock South has to win. And as I said also earlier, this is Springford's strength up top. So, a couple keys of the match right now in this one match.
Yep. In on a single here. Gilch can't get it. Carbajal, good defending. Back up to their feet. 5 seconds left.
Gilch is working that snap. He's going to get a takedown sooner or later. Great period.
Gilch doing the work there, though. He certainly is. He's doing all the shooting there. So I think the ref's going to start to take a little notice of that, maybe.
It's only 1-0, and great action there in the second period. So Carbajal came to wrestle tonight. Big matchup with Gilch.
Coach, how your Skittles?
Yeah, sorry.
I love it.
Need a little break every now and then.
Now look, we're not out here on the mat coaching right now. We can do this. We can eat Skittles.
Yeah, some people may not know that Coach Pompei here, Nick Pompei, wrestled at Penn Ridge, coached at Hatboro Horsham with me, and is a teacher at Hatboro Horsham. And we do a lot of broadcasts at Hatboro Horsham every year. We do for HHTV together. So we've worked together before here on the mats, and I'm really glad you're joining us up here tonight at Springford.
Well, thanks for having me.
Joe's absence.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is great. Always, once you guys got this started a few years ago, it was always something I wanted to do. So this is awesome, and obviously a great early season match here. Gotta love this stuff early December. You got the great early season tournaments.
Gilch gets right out there, awesome. Coach.
He did. He wasted no time, too. And he's going right back to shooting again. Carbajal better start getting a little bit of movement here. Kind of see a fist coming up.
I see Gilch getting heavy with the hands here and scoring. I like how he's been cupping the back of the head and snapping and then kind of stepping back.
Yep.
Looks like to me he's kind of just setting that up. He's going to get in on either a single leg sweep or a straight snag. So let's see if I still got it. Now Carbajal gets heavy on the head.
Good underhook, heavy on the head here. I don't know if he's really setting that up, Coach. I kind of feel like he's just coming in there to
Defend it.
throw a hook and just kind of lean in.
Ooh.
Nice duck under and good reach.
Good action there on the edge.
Attempted shot after that. Beautiful little throw by there. I mean, Gilch has a shot. I mean, Carbajal needs to get. Yeah, he's got to get a little. He's got to get way more offensive here. Unless something goes wrong here.
Yeah, Carbajal controlling Gilch's wrist, controlling that left wrist.
Yeah, he looks like someone frustrated and want to wrestle.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, look, he's grabbing that left wrist and stays hard on it, blocking. Not a whole lot of offense, like you said, but really tough to sneak in on. We're all tied here, 35 to go.
Trying to pummel inside. Carbajal heavy on the head, man. That starts to wear on you down there. See, that was good. Good job there by Gil, trying to get out, creating space. I think that's what he needs here. He needs to create himself some space and get his shot. He needs to stay out of the ties. 20 seconds left here. Still tied up.
Now Gilch grabs his wrist. Good move. Now he has the head control.
Oh, there's the knee. Trying to come around on that low outside single. Trying to get it up. There it is.
6 seconds to go. Good work by Gilch.
Yep. Didn't want to say I called that, but I could see that coming. He was just constantly on that shot, and I just felt like Carbajal was just not doing enough to score himself some points there. He's going to ride him out here. Nice win there.
Great match.
Yeah, it was a good match for 195 guys there.
So that's one of those ones that Council Rock South, an expected win up in the upper weight where they needed to get some wins. So Council Rock South doing their job, Springford doing their job. It's only a 4-point lead for Council Rock South as we move up here to the 220-pound weight class.
Now wrestling at 220 for Council Rock, Brandon Hutchinson. For Springford, Donnie Nicoline.
So Pantinson and Nicoline, one of those toss-up matches, Coach, that we were talking about in Intangible. Still favoring Springford in my mind. So we shall see.
Yep. Looks like this could be another toss-up match here.
Yep, Nicoline comes in. He's only 1-2, sophomore. Career 1-2. Which was wrestled at Cumberland Valley. Oh, he's looking for a cradle there.
Nicolini outside's got it locked up.
Got to run that. There he goes. This is trouble for South here.
Hutchinson down on his hip. Needs to take his time here. Load it up.
Yes, he does. You got plenty of time.
And load it up.
Scoop it up.
There's the hip.
Scoop it up.
I don't like the step over.
Nicoline fought it off.
Yep, nice job there. I don't like when he stepped over there. That pretty much broke the cradle lock there. But a nice job there. No backs out of that whole scramble though.
Nice job.
Just a takedown.
Nice job by Donnie, really getting out of that cradle.
Yeah, he was in it.
It was tight.
Nice crossface here.
I think Panchinson's going to go back to this cradle.
Nicolini.
Sorry, Nicoline. I got the guy screwed up here. I'm looking at the colors.
I know.
It's funny, the singlets are very similar.
I'm doing the same thing here. And he wants another cradle.
Yes, he does. Nicoline.
He's got it. He's got to settle back a little bit, though.
It's not clean.
Yep.
It's trouble.
Oh, nice job by Pantinson to come out of that.
Pantinson gets 2 reversals.
That was great.
So 2-2.
2-2 and no backs on that.
Unbelievable.
He still got no backs when he started to bring him over.
Oh,
that's good scrambling there.
The Council Rock South men, they're like, who are we go? They need it.
That was good. Nicolini was just too far over on that cradle. He was just in bad position there, and Pantinson did himself a nice job of wiggling out there and getting the reversal.
And Nicolini here. He gets gets going with his underhooks, I think we might see a toss, Coach. I'm just saying.
He may want it.
Springboard.
He may want to set it up.
They like to throw.
Yeah,
They do.
they need a little boost right now.
A lot of good hand fighting with these upper weights. Almost some dancing bear activity out there. Mike's just shaking his head. Thank God he got it in there, Glenn. What we were waiting for here.
Both guys here trying to set something up. There we go. Good head.
Nice shot there.
Good head movement. Good head snap there. And
got to finish this.
Nicolini though, but he's got bad position here. And Panchinson
got to dig your toes in there.
Look at Panchinson. Knows what he's doing here. Far ankle. He's going to hip in. He lost that far ankle. Oh, see now he lost the far ankle. Now
still fighting.
Nicolini comes back.
Good action.
That's good scramble there from these guys. Back up to their feet. Still 2-2. Feels like it should be 10-10 right now.
Early season conditioning comes into play now, doesn't it?
You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it. Donnie's got his started at with his hands on his knees there. Right when you can tell he's coming up. Look, see, hands on the knees already. That's got to be a sign. You got to look for that as a wrestler. You got to see that. Two here. Panchinson. He's going down.
Yep.
Coach Sill just said, keep your head up.
Oh, yeah.
Wise words.
I'm really enjoying the Skittles, I got to tell you.
We can hear that.
I mean, I could do a commercial for that.
There's Marshawn Lynch, and then there's Glenn Kaiser.
I think Lynch is getting a little more pay.
No, I mean, look, you got to start somewhere, Coach. You know. Nicolini out to the side here.
Trying to dig that boot in. Oh, you got to stay up.
Once the hook's in, wants to pull him back. Panchinson, nice job back. Getting back to his base. A lot of hand fighting.
If he can flatten out Panchinson, it could be trouble.
Oh, he pulls him on top of himself.
Does he have the headlock? He does. Big trouble now.
Oh, my God. What a turn of events there. Coach Sill is loving it over there.
Well, there's an intangible both ways. Bonus points to Council Rock South in a toss-up match. So that is
big
huge.
Swing there.
That opens a 10-point lead now for South.
Yep.
Heading into a heavyweight match here.
Now which, 285 for Council Rock.
Brogan, I think, should have the advantage here.
Sean Brogan.
Boy, did things turn quickly there, Coach. Holy cow.
Yep.
What do you never do? Pull a guy on top of you.
Yep.
And there it is. And Council Rock South, the kids are coached to know when and where to be in a certain position. I feel like they're there all the time.
Oh,
he knew
when a wrestler makes a mistake, you know what to do.
And that's the thing. They just know what to do when they get in that kind of in a situation in the mat and in the scramble. He comes right into the headlock.
Sloppy scramble. Good coached wrestlers are going to win those scrambles every time.
Yep. Yeah, Nicolini I think he was a little gassed there. I think by the time he got put in the headlock, that was it. Now we got two white singlets here, Coach. What's going on?
You want to get my feeling about the singlet situation? I feel that it must be uniform. Each team should have the same singlet on for a dual meet.
Yeah. That is the new rule, right? They can as long as it's school issued. Correct? Am I right on that?
I gave up on the uniform, the
But that was
rules.
last year, correct?
Was that was several years ago.
Was it already now? Yeah.
Well, I think with the dual meet tournament, you ran into it where teams are wrestling, 3, 4, 5 times in a day. Kids are changing singlets 2, 3 times.
Right. Totally different. Yeah.
So
sure.
I think they just wanted to extend that. And then there's teams across the country, not even locally too, and across the state. They only have a couple set of singlets, and it's tough. Singlets are not cheap.
Nope. About to go 0-0 here in the first period.
And some dancing bears.
Heavyweights.
And again, both guys kind of similarly matched here. They're both tall.
Council Rock South, big kid, man.
Yeah.
He's a tall kid.
Yep. Tall and rangy, so kind of similar styles. I really think this Sean Brogan is, got some wrestling ability. So I kind of favor him in this match, and I did earlier with my keys to the match, the Schuylkill Valley keys to the match.
Good escape there.
Yeah, definitely a good escape there. Let's see if someone can get some offense going here. But I think Council Rock South has to feel pretty good getting through these upper weights to this point with a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
That last pin was
that was huge.
That was a big swing in the match there.
That's like almost a
9-point swing.
Maybe more. 9-point swing for sure.
Yep.
I mean, I hate to do that in the middle of the match.
Yeah, no,
look at it, but
I mean,
we're calling the match, so we can say
we
don't have to do it after the match and decompress and how many times you could have won the match or lost the match or who lost the match but that was definitely a critical point in the match. And,
well, you can box score that later on too. You look at the score later and you're like, oh boy, Council Rock South really took it to him. But if you see that 9-point swing there, it's could be a big difference.
Yep. So slow down in the action here with 40 to go in the second. Both guys kind of coming out of their stance a little bit. It could be an opening for one of the wrestlers if they kind of want to sell out and look for a snag or an outside single. I don't think both men have any room in there. There's too much space to tie up with the length.
Looks like they're athletic enough. They can get off a shot here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think someone needs to work an angle here, get a setup. I mean, even they're just head-to-head ties are no good. Siobhan, wrestled last year, kind of improved at the end of last year through that rugged, the team duels. I mean, it's just, you count up those matches, and it's an extra 10, 12 matches for these teams that go deep into the state tournament. So he gained some valuable experience there, and not only mat experience, but, dual meet experience and high-level match experience, which, you can't teach that in the room. You got to get that on the mat.
Yep. Yeah, and both teams, Council Rock South, I believe it's next weekend, going to head out
for some legs there.
For this coming weekend.
Oh, King of the Mountain.
King of the Mountain. And then both teams, I think, got the Bethlehem Holiday Tournament.
That King of the Mountain, we have a really nice contingency going up there. Westchester Henderson's going up there as well, I believe. Boyertown, and I think I'm missing one team. Who else am I missing there, Mike? Owen J. Roberts as well. So some of our top teams here in District 1 heading up. Good work by Brogan there.
Good escape.
Yeah, excellent job. So 2-point lead now. Gotta hope it doesn't snow over there on South Mountain.
Oh boy.
How many times have you driven through there, Mike, in a foot of snow? On your way to State College. Oh, boy.
White knuckling.
You made that trip to the King of the Mountain more than one time in more than 1 foot of snow. I don't know why I just didn't get a custom bus like everybody, like Council Rock South. They probably do that now. Nah, we drive. Everyone drives the vans, and when you're a good wrestling team and good wrestling program, and you're going to travel.
You're traveling.
You're going to travel to Lock Haven every now and then to get a good match.
Yep. Well, we're obviously fortunate enough that within a not so far drive from our area, we've got some of the best wrestling in the country. So it obviously makes things a lot easier that way. That's
it sure
for sure.
Does. We don't have to get on a plane to go get the best wrestling. We can stay right in Pennsylvania, the greatest wrestling state in our great nation.
Yeah.
Now back to that head-to-head ties here, and that's not going to help Shaban score. So I think Brogan's just going to stay away here and hang on. Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Yep. Shaban's got to get busy, but hey, you can't make any mistakes here. I think Shaban did his job here, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's in on the shot.
A few seconds left, though.
Yep.
Oh, good fall back.
All right, so that's one that I had on the books for Springford. So they kind of did their job up top a little bit, but that one big fall going the wrong way kind of hurt them. So we'll see how that plays out now as we come around to the little guys. And we're going to have Gavin Keeney here. Gavin Keeney had a great weekend as well at Cumberland Valley.
Kevin Kenny for Springford Goldsmith.
Goldsmith coming out for Springford. So pretty good match here down at 106. So we go from the big guys to the little guys, Coach.
Love that.
Great shot right in there by Cole.
Action.
Nice scramble already. Kenny is so long.
Good scramble here. I'm going to have to go with a... Oh, blood time here.
The mouth or the nose? I've got a nose. So there are some new rules going on this year that we did not talk about last night in our actually I think that was today. Tonight we released when we talked about the rules. So I didn't mention about the special injury time, recovery time. So they've added time to a wrestler that's injured on a penalty. So it kind of what it's doing is it's trying to bring sportsmanship into the match in which a wrestler can opt to kind of get that extra time to recover and kind of get back and wrestle.
So from a from a slam.
Yes, from a slam. The official, if there is a health care professional, trainer, doctor here, to allow that wrestler to be checked out. And you're adding 5 minutes on to the time. So it's really a good sportsmanship piece. It allows coaches to kind of calm down, figure out the best thing for the kids at that time, instead of that quick, he's done.
The 1 minute.
And so we didn't talk about that because I really wasn't too familiar until I just saw when I see the signals for blood and everything else. Have to get a little more deeper into that as we get into the season and see how that plays out. Got blood again? Nope. Potentially dangerous.
And is that the refs? Is that the ref discretion too?
The ref can make the call. The coach can also do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Of the kid who got injured. Got it. Interesting.
But as I said last night, actually tonight, if you were watching, going to the PIAA.org, the bulletin, the rules bulletin kind of explains it all. And, a lot of people like to read the rules.
You read?
No, I do not. I just like to argue the rules. I don't read the rules, but I like to argue them.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, Kenny going. You got away with that, Coach. You kind of yanked that arm. Got a 2 count out of it. He said no. He waved it off.
Oh, he waved it off?
Yes, he did. And now Smith came around with maybe a little reversal of his own.
Short time here, though. 5 seconds left. Got to try to make something happen.
These guys are all over the place.
They are unbelievable.
So lots of action, not too many points, but lots of action there with the little guys. Kevin says he'll defer. Smith says he'll go down.
Kenny back on top here. Right where Council Rock South likes to be.
Yeah, he wants
to
to
ask
be
me.
Here. Yep.
Smith doing a nice job on bottom, though.
He is. He's staying based out, head up. Now his head's on the mat a little bit.
He's got to try and work himself up, though. Work for an escape here. Leg coming in. You can see that coming. Smith trying to reach back to the hip here. It's not going to work, though.
Yeah, this is you got to give a verbal action here. I'm sure Marino's thinking, these guys got to get moving.
Yeah, but
see what he does if somebody gets one.
Kenny rides super tough here, though.
Yeah, he really is tight there. And when you have arms that long, the tight waist is just
nice power
merciless.
Here. Yep. Smith's doing a nice job of minimizing the points coming, but he's got to get in a little bit of offense here.
No back points at all. Just a lot of riding in it. And at this point, I'm thinking someone needs a call, but I'm not sure who. So that was better. That was better than the guillotine that he had earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a little more control, but I don't think Marino liked where that elbow was.
Yeah.
So good call by Marino to stop that with potentially dangerous. He's jamming that head, and he can do that.
Yep.
So
trying to get him to come up, but
and this is where this is a double stall to me. I'm just, I know there's not a lot of time left in this period, but both guys really aren't trying to advance their position. Even though
certainly a great ride, though.
Kenny just drops the hip and kind of gets the turn because of leverage. So that's why I'm on this side of the bench, not over there coaching anymore, Coach. Because
you'd be screaming.
Yeah,
you'd be screaming.
So we got a close one here at 106, and this is one I have.
Kenny catches a foot.
I had South kind of winning, and key to the match for Springford is hanging down low. So Cole Smith's doing a great job.
He is. Got to watch that knee.
Cole Smith.
No, a little too high.
You got to watch that. And they got that leg trap with his own leg. I don't know who's got who trapped there, the arm or the leg.
Got that was a nice job there. That was a good.
Yeah, that's good work there.
Yeah, it's good scramble.
Cole Smith's just a freshman, Coach. I believe he's the brother of Chase Smith. Am I right on that, Mike? I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes. That's why I need Joe here with all the info.
$50 seconds left here.
Yeah, but the difference there was Calvin was out
off to the side,
and out to the side, and now the stalling call goes against Cole Smith, and kind of unfortunate there. But you know what, Kenny did his job, kind of getting out there.
Well, that's Matt Smarts too. I feel like
I
feel like if he kind of made sense that coming, it's just a heady move there by him to jump out to the side and make it, make the ref force it to give him somebody else. He's got to watch that arm underneath there, though.
Yeah. Stalemate there. Good call by Marino. with 17-2. Kind of give Cole Smith a chance from the bottom here, right?
Yeah, he's got to move right away here. Optional start, though. Optional start. Kenny lets him up.
Cole Smith looking to
4-1 here.
get a toss in. I love it. Freshman digging hooks in. Look at this. Good stuff. Great match.
Nice job there. Good ride in there, too.
Yeah, I mean, good work by Cole Smith, just a freshman.
Absolutely.
Kevin Kinney coming off a 5th place finish at Cumberland Valley Classic. Great job by this freshman. He's going to have a great career.
Yep.
So this is one of those matchups that we were talking about down low. And these are some names that we haven't seen, Coach, that we're going to start to see for these two teams, for Springford and Council Rock South. Ortlieb for Springford, Dominic Ortlieb, and Chris Harner for Council Rock South. So two young guys getting
Ortlieb
after it
on a
right
nice
here.
shot.
Yeah, deep double. That's got to be
down
careful
smart.
there.
Nice
Excellent job. I think some people have been anticipating this Ortlieb kid to really kind of break out a little bit. So we'll see what he's got tonight.
He weighed in at 106 too, Coach.
What's that?
Ortlieb weighed in at 106 tonight.
Yeah, so he's bumping up.
Bumping up.
Yeah.
Wonder if Coach Sizlove did that to get him off of Kenny, possibly.
Could be. I don't know if they saw each other at all
Yeah.
over the weekend. I'm going to take a quick peek at that now.
Yeah.
Got me, piqued my interest.
Ortlieb up to a quick 4-1 start here. 2 nice takedowns. Trying to one-on-one the far side there, not working out. Goes back to the chop. Can't see, yep, he's got a bar in too.
Yeah,
he's starting to run it. Couldn't see it on the far side of the mat there. There it comes. With 40 seconds left.
That's big trouble for Harner.
Yep. Don't think he's got the position right now unless he settles back differently. There it is. That might help.
He's going to try to through sit. Here. Yeah, he's got to sit up now to the ceiling, get his head up and sit. There it is. Now he just got to pull back and drop that shoulder. Real good finished position.
No,
but
I think did he lose an arm? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He's stepping across. That's a good move there. It could be trouble.
Good pressure in.
Yeah, I don't know if Marino can even see from that angle.
Harner's keeping that right shoulder up off the mat long enough.
He's hanging in there.
Not going to do it.
Yep.
Nice job by him to hold that off.
He did hang in there.
Tight.
You know, Ortlieb is a sophomore, 16-20 last year as a freshman for the Springford team. So, I'm guaranteed you 16 of those wins were decent and 20 were hard, tough losses, hard-fought, tough losses for Ortlieb. So, this is a kid to keep an eye on, you rankers out there. I'm going to help the rankers, like the amateurs out there that do those rankings.
Yeah, and you got to wonder if he's going to be at, at 6 or 13.
He's going to be a great piece for Coach Sizlove to move around clearly at 6 and 13 if he's got this type of ability and skill level. A nice skill set. It looks like he's kind of, still growing. He's kind of got some, he's put together pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks like he's in great shape.
It's a nice 6-pounder.
Yeah, it's a nice 6-pounder that you can bump up to 13.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Nice job there. More back points. I believe it's 9-1 now.
So, I had a conversation with Principal Nugent from Springford before the match, and we were talking about the match we had here last year. It was down at Council Rock in Springford, and it really wasn't much of a match. There were a lot of guys out of the lineup, and so this year it's the start of the season. Both teams are kind of full, But guys aren't at the weight they're going to be at. They're not in 100% shape. They're kind of dusting off a little bit, getting the rust off.
Some football kids coming back too,
Yep,
right?
but I'll tell you what. I mean, what I'm seeing tonight is a great dual meet between two really good teams with solid 14 kids up and down the lineup, which we talk about all the time. If you have 14 kids in the lineup that can wrestle, you can wrestle with the best anytime. And we have two of the best right here, two of the best programs in District 1 and two of the best teams for 2019-20. And I expect these two teams to be battling down the road, when it really matters. So this is a great start to our dual meet season. I'd rather be nowhere else.
Yep, absolutely.
If you're a wrestling fan or a coach coming out to scout, I see a lot of coaches. I see some college coaches here to coach from Ursinus. You got Tony Haley over there. Methacton must be off tonight, so they're scouting. Denny Kellen, our chairman's here. So great crowd, a lot of dignitaries, myself included.
Got 9-1 here.
Yeah, Ortlieb is really looking to open up now here in the third. Coach, he's going to look for a fall here. He's got to either work the tech fall now or work for the fall. There's a nice reshot there. Great reshot. Oh, so there's that call.
I mean, there's still more room there.
And Springford has the full extension on all the way around. That's one that I think as we go along the season, we might see the officials start to call that, let that play out a little bit.
It's got to be habitual too. I mean, it's
and it's hard. When referees have been doing this for years the same way. There's two.
Exactly.
And Ortley climbed the back immediately as Marino came around and looked for the locking hands as he had those two legs lassoed. But great work by Ortley now. See if he cuts him, or you're going to work for some backs. He needs four for the. He needs 5 points to get to a tech fall. So let's see what he does here in a minute. See what Coach Steislov does. He's thinking he can get the tilt right now, but he's going to make a decision. I think
they're going to need as much as they can here.
Yeah, he's going to let it play out a little bit longer. And now, Harner kind of can do his thing a little bit and kind of fight this off. And if he can just keep it to a major after, what he's been through the last, 5.5 minutes and get out of here with just a major, I think he did his job. And that was what I was talking about before with Springford hanging down low. Here's one where they kind of steal one with the coin toss. Making that move, getting away from Cavan. So good move, good chess match here between both coaches. Trying to run this bar. Big step, Coach. He's got it.
He takes it. He's got 20 seconds here.
He was here before. He's got time to finish.
I feel like he's flatter now. Nope. Had to reset.
He fought out, reset. So he's gonna come right back to a tilt. See if he can get it.
That could be the match there.
One more time, bro.
Coach Sills bumped.
2 seconds.
He knows that might have done it for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was. And again, both guys doing their job out there, fighting hard for everything, right to the buzzer.
Selfishly, I kind of wish I would have seen that Ortlieb and Kinney match at 106 there versus that little bump around. I would like to see those two kids wrestle. Did they wrestle at CV, Coach? Did you find that out?
I am checking right now.
Not to put you on the spot here. I was curious what your...
I'm all over my stats. They did not wrestle.
They did not?
Nope, but Ortlieb came out of there 2-2, so. And 106 was loaded out there.
Yeah.
No surprise at coming about. You see the teams that were there: Nazareth, Cannon Mac, Seneca Valley wins it.
Yeah,
Council Rock, Springford.
Yeah. When did that become the?
That's the premier event. District 3 now.
Yeah, geez. I was noticing that. I was going through some things the other night prepping for this, and I went, oh. CV the week before King of the Mountain. Yeah, that's not how you want to start off your season here, right? For the Golden Hawks, they go CV right to King of the Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
They do it every year.
Love that. Good
so
tilt
Quinn
here.
Smith here, heavy favorite over Shane Munch from Council Rock South. Quinn Smith, one of the tougher 20-pounders you're going to see around District 1 in the Southeastern region, period.
Got a bar in here. Wants to run it over. Trading bars here down low with these guys. You love that.
Yeah, so Springford, you know, this is one that this is the expected win. So this is going to tie the match up. And Quinn does it quickly in just 45 seconds here. 45-second first period ball by Quinn Smith. Excellent work by the Springford Ram. So we're knotted at 28. And what did I say, 33-31? Whew. I don't know. Just don't know. And here comes one of the best in the state, and Kyle Waterman for Council Rock South, up in weight class, as you can see. And he's put on some serious muscle and weight, and he is ready to go, coming off of that championship victory at Cumberland Valley, going against Gus Carfagno.
Sudden victory, 8-6 too. So a tough one there in the finals.
Oh yeah, it was like a Nazareth Doomy for those Council Rock South guys out there in their finals matches.
Yeah, I didn't look at the rest of the Nazareth team scores, but every time I looked up somebody in the finals, they were wrestling Nazareth, and Nazareth won the match. So
yeah, I mean, Springford finished just behind Cumberland Valley, and Cumberland Valley behind Council Rock South, Mac in front of them. I mean, all 5 of those teams were at the state duels last year. Actually, 6 deep. And Liberty finished 7th, and Downingtown West 8th. I mean, what a tournament that is.
Yeah.
So Waterman's going to go to work on his feet like he always does when he likes to really open up.
Here. Watch that knee.
Yeah, you got to watch that knee there. Carfagno in trouble, but
he brings
just
it up.
to Waterman's so under control with such intensity. He really controls himself. Don't know if we'll see any Hauserman-Waterman battles this year. I think Waterman's going to stay right where he is. He's pretty comfortable. He looks great at 125. Well, 126, but he's already thinking ahead to college for Appalachian State, heading down there the rolling hills of North Carolina.
Waterman lets up Carfagno here. We got about 30 seconds left. Looks to be 6-2.
Another quick double finish there. Trying to get some backstream with the claw. Goes right across from that claw. I love it, Coach. You know I love the claw.
He's got to get under a little bit more.
He's got to get that leg clear. Yeah, he can.
He's got that roll through tilt, though.
Yep, nice solid
bonus points here. Coming here right at the end of the period.
Yep.
There'll be another 3 coming. Looks to be 9-2 here. Waterman in control.
We're going to see Mohamed Savardinov coming up at 132 for Council Rock South, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You know, they had a hang, down low, and they did. They got some points, but Council Rock South is so strong. Their individual talent is just a little bit above Springford right now, and
that 9-point swing.
I mean, look at that right now. I mean, we can talk about that all night long. I mean, I'm sure Coach Sizlove is going to be talking about that with the staff tonight.
But
we've been there.
That'll give you gray hair. That one.
Yep,
that
he's got a lot of them.
Yep.
All right, Carfagno to his feet.
Waterman here with a dump.
Oh, real nice dump. And he keeps that arm. Textbook.
Yep.
Textbook keeping the arm.
He's probably going to step up, come up over the head. There it is.
Keeps that leg. Oh, now he goes double trouble on him with the head hook. Oh,
there it is.
And that's it.
Nice job.
Council Rock South.
Dump
just sealed the deal.
Look for 6.
By fall, 126 from Council Rock. Kyle Waterman. 6.
Excellent job by Waterman.
We should have a nice little match here, I think.
This is going to be a great match with Tobin Quinn, and we get our first look here at Savardinov. So Mo coming out with the mask on.
Savardano for Springford.
You either love the mask or you hate the mask, Coach.
Oh, you know I love the mask,
That's
Coach. I don't like it on that headgear. I like the old Halo headgear with the mask.
Yep.
Joe and I are going to we're going to start broadcasting with headgear on. We talked about it last night, so don't be surprised if ASIC supplies us with some great headgear. Schuylkill Valley Sports. We're going to be fully suited up.
Mike's got to figure out a way to get the microphone inside the headgear. I feel like 'cause that's gonna be muffled.
It'll be attached to the headgear.
No, there.
On the chin strap, wireless mics. We're going to be all decked out here.
That's good.
Flow Wrestling, watch out! Here we come. PAWrestling.com.
You should do weigh-in too. Singlets and a weigh-in.
All right, some good feeling each other out here right now with these two guys. Quinn Tobin is one of those guys that just can go.
Stud, third place at CV last weekend. So, between him and Milano, top two finishers for Springford, and third place, nothing to sneeze at out there, like we were talking about.
So, as usual, Council Rock South is supposed to be in a little bit of a down year, if you will. Then Saradinov,
nice job there.
Real nice spin behind there for two. Good work. Now he's in a little bit of trouble.
Here. Tobin looking to come out here. Got the cross face. Trying to get that far left leg out. Mo still here in control. He's in control.
Leg in. Tobin got the leg in. That's two.
That's a reversal.
So good work by Tobin right
good
there.
Scramble there.
Get the two back inside of 30 to go.
Riding legs here. He's got him deep. Period's going to end here. Nice 2-2. Little scramble there from both guys.
Tobin's only loss at Cumberland Valley was to Will Badencourt. You know that guy?
Oh, he's all right.
He's fifth in the state last year. So
does a few things.
I know the Springford Rams team is expecting a lot out of Quinn Tobin here in his senior year. So the 2-2 match and a silent gym. Tobin, good hand fighting
nice
there.
Job. Right on a counter shot. That was really nice job.
Yeah. Just two reversal there. He almost got clear for one and two. Potentially dangerous, not sure what for. Well, I grabbed the headgear. He locked around the head. So he had a headlock, a legal headlock there, kind of up, over. And sometimes, officials, kind of let that go or kind of miss it.
You kind of fall into that sometimes, yeah.
Mark Marino's not missing that. And he explained it to Quinn, and Quinn understood. There was no argument. Good sportsmanship there by Quinn Tobin, understanding the call.
It wasn't an escape to that takedown. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
really nice. Came right out and immediate counter shot or reattack.
And now Tobin's kind of changed the tempo of the match in his favor. Kind of riding on top, putting that leg in, working across that forearm. Stalemate call by Mark Marino. Good call there. And that's kind of college call right there, No action, let's go right back. Silence.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. The fans, a little bit of the bubble's been burst there.
I was just going to say.
Waterman came out and just...
Jim's been a little deflated there.
Yeah, he took total command of that match, completely sealing the deal for South. And, Council Rock South, they're that team that, they have individual talent up and down the lineup, but, some of their holes, you look at it and you say, we can beat them. And you saw tonight that, you make a mistake and you'll pay for it with
Yep.
Council Rock South, because this is a program where everybody brings the same thing
Yep.
to the table. They're fundamentally sound with technique. They're well conditioned. And they work hard, and they work hard all year round. If they're not playing another sport, coach, they're wrestling. And we talk about 365, with wrestling, and but some of these kids play football, some of these kids play soccer. Some of them, they grab out of the hallways. Coach Somperi, Coach Trapp, and
it's a culture down there.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a wrestling school, no doubt about it. Yeah, I feel like Tobin's been the one in control. Scores really only 4. It's only 4-3 here.
Yeah, that early takedown by Mo really kind of has slowed Tobin down a little bit. He's kind of a little cautious, I think, on his feet here, but got a nice tie up here. Now he's got that underhook in. See if he can score here. Nice outside attempt there by Tobin with a reshot, follows it. Now he's kind of putting 1 and 2
he's
together.
Still working. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to get one. Minute to go here in the third, and Tobin staying offensive. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Score that final takedown. Now he's controlling the head. See if he can take it to the mat. Yeah, now he can score from here. He's got that tight. Stalemate. Putting him back up. So Marino, again, kind of with that college call. I kind of like it. If a guy's just going to sit on that front headlock.
Yeah, front headlock. If you're not moving.
Yep. And that is at the ref's discretion now. Now Mo's digging in a hook of his own. See what he can do. He's got a little situation here, controlling the head and the arm. But Tobin sneaky, got that cross wrist underneath, not allowing.
17 left here.
Wasn't really allowing Saradinov to do anything with that. Yep, good call there. I think that's a good call. He backed all the way out from the center of the circle straight back. So
he just needs to circle here.
Yeah, you got to circle. You got to be careful here. Took it to the edge again. There he gets on the headlock over the head, and that'll do it. So good match to end there. And, that's just experience.
Yeah, 2 good wrestlers there.
Yep.
Score 4-3.
So that'll do it. 34-31. I was pretty close. I had 33-31 with Council Rock South taking it. So
that could be one of the tighter matches these two have had in the last few years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And Springford again, that one match.
You hate to go back to it. So, there's 13 other matches, but boy, you hate to go back to that one match. But boy, that was a 9-point swing, Coach. I mean, that's a
it's going to be tough to pick our wrestler of the match. So might have to do a little sidebar here and figure this out.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Good job, man.
Panchinson. You go with Panchinson with the huge.
Well, you know what?
Fall.
When you bring the guest in to do the match,
do we
let him make the decision?
I don't want to overstep my bounds here.
I
don't want to overstep my bounds here.
Mike's got to have some input. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah.
So there it is. We have our first PAWrestling.com Schuylkill Valley sports sponsored wrestler of the match. Is going to get a great and ASICs. Sorry, I can't forget the ASICs in there. I'm wearing some really good ASICs here. So
and Skittles.
We have our first wrestler of the match, sponsored by PAWrestling.com and our partnership with Schuylkill Valley Sports and ASICs, and that's going to be Brendan Panchison with the big fall for Council Rock South that really turned the match around for them and stole the momentum up top. And congratulations to him and to Council Rock South. So great match. Signing off here. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned for your previews tomorrow night with the individual wrestlers and then our team rankings on Friday night. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks, guys. See ya.